Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Kamitian Field here at Holliston High School, where tonight's game, of course, is the Holliston High School Panthers are taking on, in a playoff game, the Merrimack Valley Conference Billerica Memorial Indians. This is, of course, brought to you from the Holliston Hub, and I'm your host, John Drohan, along with the godfather of soccer. Got softball in the mind. Don't worry, we'll cover softball. Is my co-host and, of course, the godfather of softball, and also my father-in-law, Mr. John Marshall. Holliston Hub, our executive producer tonight and camera person is, of course, one other, Lindsay Crane. She carries Holliston Hub literally on her back, and we are getting ready to go. You're having a little difficulty? I'm not hearing you. You're not hearing me. Okay. I'm hearing you. So maybe this. All right, so we're underway here at Holliston. Holliston, of course, is in their crimson red, going from the northwest to the southeast. And Billerica is in the visiting white, going from the southwest to the northeast, of course. So we're having a little bit of a technical difficulty here right now with some sound. We'll see if Lindsay can see if she can adjust this. I'll carry things along. Stand by. What's that?
Can you hit?
Can you hear yourself?
Can you hit?
I can't hear you.
Hello?
Working through the sound.
Oh.
You got me?
Yeah.
All right, now you talk.
I can hear you.
Okay, I can't hear you, but we'll work with that. Okay. So as our sound is starting to work a little bit. That's a little too loud. We're back underway. All right, so Holliston is coming into tonight's game with a record of 12-3-3 and has been on a roll these last couple games with a huge game against visiting Hopkinton, as we called that a couple weeks ago, and then of course the big blowout against Norwood in the final senior game. Holliston, Billerica comes in. They are ranked 28th, the 28th seed in the Merrimack Valley Conference, and Billerica had a chance to see those guys warm up, and Billerica looks like a very, very strong side.
Yeah, I was just watching them when they were warming up too, and I kind of, unfortunately, I must say, you can get a lot out. You can get a lot if you watch some of the teams when they're starting off. I was more impressed with Holliston than I was with Billerica. I'm awfully sorry to say that.
So as we're moving forward, I agree. I think one of the things that you see, and you tell me, what do you see for Holliston as far as one of the keys to this game? And here they are up front. It's Kate McCarron, the freshman up there, racing. Tries to get to it and just can't get there in time, like she might have earned a corner. And no, she didn't. So, Holliston starters tonight. We have, of course, in the goal, junior Kira Lucas. Little shout out to her Air Force father, Brad Lucas. We talk about softball all the time. Brad Lucas is a good softball player, her dad. And there's Ainsley Doniger on the outside. And gets pushed out. This defense is going to be a Holliston throw deep in Billerica territory. Quick throw. Holden just almost catches on you, Holden. Puts it right across the front of the goal. Nobody's there. It's nicked by somebody, so it looks like it's going to be a Holliston corner. Kaylee McDonald's going to take it. You saw that, right?
Oh, well, no, I didn't see the build up to it, but I saw it come across, and that was very close.
So here we go. It's going to be Kaylee McDonald from the left side taking the Holliston's first corner here in the 4th minute. Holden had a great look at the goal at point-blank range and just pulled it wide. Long ball in. Holden gets a touch on it. Oh, and it bounces back to the keeper. That's the Billerica keeper, Kira McKenzie. McKenzie bobbles it, and that's trouble. McCarron's there. McCarron pushes it back to find Holden. There's a foul. Holden's going to get called for that foul. So McKenzie, the Billerica keeper, she had a little bit of trouble handling that ball, and Kate McCarron, the freshman who's starting in the striker position today, she's up front. Speaking of Holdens, that's Anya Holden's sister, Hannah Holden, playing that holding midfield joke we tell every single week. So Holliston so far, what do you see?
Well, it just got going. I kind of... I just don't like the way they hang. They lay too deep. It's unnecessary, and that prevents them from taking pressure, putting pressure on the.
Here comes Billerica on the outside, right?
That's right.
It does look like they're packing in a little bit too much. Here's Billerica on their first visit down in the Holliston end. It looked like that. I see who that player is. I couldn't really see. Just had some speed down there. That's cleared out, and McCarron's there.
The last few games, Holliston have played really well, of breaking out from the midfield, and also falling back on the defence and helping their own defence. It's early stages yet. Anyway, it's a bit ragged at the start, but we'll see. I think Billerica is quite a strong side.
We'll see. We'll see kind of how this plays out. It looks like Billerica is interested on that right side early. Queely's there to clear it, and here comes Holliston. Kaylee McDonald on the outside. McDonald, that's Holden. Holden sends it on the ground across, and it looks like it's going to go out. Looks like it's going to, and no call. Holliston thought they earned a corner, but it's going to be a Billerica throw. McCarron tries to turn it. She pops it forward. Doniger's there, and Doniger gets caught right in the face, and she's down. Now, of course, she pops back up because she can't. Such a tough player. Such a tough player. So Doniger gets hit hard, but she pops back up, and she's going to stay in the game. Or it looks like she might not.
Well, I could have easily caught a little nosebleed, and if there's something like that, they have to go off.
So Doniger comes out, and freshman Lauren Mulvaney comes in to take her spot on the right-hand attacking spot.
Not a serious thing, I don't think.
Hannah Holden pops it forward, and there's Mackenzie's there, and there's a little bit of a collision. And who is that? Somebody's down.
That's a Holliston player down.
That looks like McDonald. Oh, it's Kaylee McDonald. So McDonald goes down. We're going to take a quick break while McDonald gets tended to, and we'll see if we can work on this audio.
I don't know what.
Okay. All right, we're back. Kaylee McDonald still on the field. Looks like it might be that knee. Looks like it's a knee. So she's pretty uncomfortable down in that far end zone right now. Still on the field, so we're still in a delay here. So that's a big loss. It's unfortunate because Kaylee McDonald is such a huge part of this team. This is her senior year. She's a senior captain. She's had and had just an outstanding career and had a truly outstanding season. And she's a super kid. Yeah, so they're bringing the card out for her right now.
Yeah. Again, it's in that corner, and I can't honestly see. Did you see what happened?
It looked like she went by. It might have been a collision with the keeper, Mackenzie, the Billerica keeper. But it didn't look like it was a hard crash. It just looked like
she could have just twisted it or something
could
like
have been,
that. Yeah.
Could have been something where she caught it wrong on the turf. But she is getting carted off on the little four-wheeler. And so we're in a break here. It's we're in only the 8th minute of the game. No score. Holliston looks like they've been doing they've had some opportunities. An early shot with from Anya Holden across the front of the net.
Yep, the play has definitely been down in the Billerica's in the Billerica's half. There's no doubt about that. And Holliston have had some very nice breakaways, very constructive-looking breakaways.
All right, so as McDonald gets checked out by the medical staff here. Holliston, Coach Chadsy's out having a quick little huddle with the team on the field. Billerica's ready to go. We're ready to get back underway. So goalkeeper Kira McKenzie, she's a senior for Billerica Memorial. And McKenzie's going to get the goal kick and sends it out to midfield. All right, so back to work here. Holliston, Kutchner, Anya Holden. And there's Kate McCarron on the outside. She's there fast. McCarron with the left foot, puts it down, and scores! Freshman Kate McCarron comes from the outside and got a step on the defender. And before you know it, Holliston's on the board.
A similar thing happened last week. That same centre-back issue, I think she is. But at that time, she did her head. This time, she just calmly pushed it. She didn't try and stop it and hold it or anything like that. She calmly pushed the ball forward to an open player who pushed it through for the winger to run onto.
You got it. So
that was a beautiful
Anya Holden
move.
Who put that ball forward. A great ball in. McCarron was there, took it in stride, and really, and then finished with the left foot. That's a freshman.
That was a really that winger. What's her name out there? She is fast.
She is fast. Speaking of McCarron, I think McCarron has a good crowd here tonight. I know that her Uncle Terry's here tonight. He's one of my new friends. Uncle Terry, I think Terry McCarron of the famous McCarron family was arguably the fastest of the McCarrons. So his niece Kate may be taken after him. That's one thing I'd like to see is Terry McCarron and Tim McCarron in a foot race. That's right. Terry McCarron's I think he's a known marathon. I think he might have placed in the marathon for his age group a couple years ago. We'll get verification on that. So Holliston on the board early in the 9th minute after a long injury break for Kayla McDonald. Kate McCarron gets a feed from Anya Holden, and Holliston's up 1-0. This is your normal November 6th evening, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Just what we're used to.
Yes, of course, what we're used to. Tangled up in the eyes. That's Fitzgerald. Here's Fitzgerald coming up. Look at Fitzgerald. Nice ball in. Fitzgerald's still down there on the attack, fighting through it, and she goes down, but no call.
No, I don't think so.
Billerica on the outside. Player goes down. I can't see her number. Let's see if we can make that out. Once again, we're limited as we don't have our review monitor. We've sort of sorted out our sound here, so should be smooth sailing for the rest of this match. We'll see how smooth sailing it is for Holliston as they have this early lead. See what their tactics are now. There's McCarron. McCarron is showing up today.
Yep. Now they should be pushing hard to put another one in. The
only thing better than the first goal is the second goal.
That's the one.
talked to Coach Brielle Chadsey before the game, and she had indicated that there was she of course she's not nervous. She's been in plenty of postseason play, but she was saying that there was the freshmen were getting a little nervous. All right, we got some replay here. The freshmen were getting a little nervous, and of course Kate McCarron didn't look too nervous when she calmly put that ball in the back of the net with her left foot.
They're nervous for 5 minutes when they got on the field, if that. 5 seconds probably. Once they start running, they ain't nervous anymore.
Speaking of freshmen, there's Lucy Mancuso on the outside.
Yeah, good.
Mancuso, and here comes Billerica on the back,
nice
trying
pass.
to come out from the outside. Looks like that's 27.
Yeah, she stepped
That's
over.
Sarah
Yeah.
McLeod. So
Yeah.
Sarah McLeod, she's one of the team captains and unable to control it, and it's going to be a Holliston throw. Mancuso is going to take care of that. It's one of the good things about Mancuso comes in, nice tackle, and there's going to be a whistle. Looks like it's going to be a whistle against Billerica, so Holliston are in the free. That looked like an old John Marshall tackle right there.
There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know what that ref's doing there. I think he's got the wrong game, to be honest. There was absolutely nothing wrong with that tackle at all.
So Holliston, looks like Holliston early, trying to put the pressure on Billerica, and there's another
Nice
ball in.
pass. Look at that. Look at that.
Fitzgerald on the outside.
Yes.
Nice cross. Fitzgerald's got space, but she can't control it.
No.
Able to get a foot on it, but not enough purpose. And there's McKenzie. Long ball forward. Trying to find McLeod. Hannah Holden sends it forward, trying to find Fitzgerald, just can't do it. Action on the outside, that looks like 17. That's Grace McCarthy coming in for Billerica, trying to make a play, but Billerica's having trouble getting into the Holliston defensive area. And, I mean, I'll attribute that again to some of that midfield play that we've seen over the last couple weeks has been exceptional. Doniger on the outside. Nice turn. Gets space and turns the corner.
Nice.
You're not counting the corners, are you? You haven't counted any?
No.
All right, okay.
I don't count corners.
Right. Although Holliston, we've seen Holliston score on 3 set corners in the last 5 games. So
Yeah, they scored from the corner
they sure
the other
did.
day.
There's
Right,
another
they
one.
nearly did then.
Kenzie's there. Nice ball
It's the
crossed,
same
but
play they used before. Yeah.
keeper is able to take care of that. Yeah. So the corner's useless until it's not.
That's right. And see that centre back, she's so steady when the ball is in the air, whether it's on it using her feet or her header. She is so steady.
Doniger with space. She sends it across. No one's there. I think she was trying to shoot.
I don't know what
Looked like she was taking a shot.
I think shooting was on her mind actually there. Yeah.
Holliston doing some nice ball movement in the midfield.
They do, and they play that left wing very, very well. And on top of that, when they're playing that left wing, the right wing seems to sneak loose, and the number of times they've swung the ball over there, it's obviously something that they sort of work on.
Or do you think they might have practiced that? How about that,
I think
Frank?
so. Yeah, it looks like they've done it so often.
Yep.
And it doesn't come, automatic.
Throw in on the far side. Ball gets pushed forward. There's Bausch and Quealy. Bausch and Quealy, those two.
Yeah.
We got some. We will be covering some softball because the old softball, fall softball league 2024 just came to a close. We'll be talking, enough on that. I getting some messages right now from some of the let's see, review what team won that. I believe it was the. Well, I know it was because I was there. It was the Bullfrogs. And so the 2024 softball, it ends in a tournament. It's a one-day tournament. And the Cinderella Bullfrogs were able to pull out 3 games. They won 3 games in a row, played 3 games, won all 3 games, and, of course, won the championship. Great big shout-out to the Bullfrogs, my fellow Bullfrogs. Congratulations. Led by Eric Koharich was our team captain and manager, and he also batted first, of course. All right, well, Holliston's earned a free kick. We'll talk more about the Bullfrogs later. Don't you worry, guys. I'll try and get some more information out to the people because they care. Holliston with a free kick and might be in a little bit of a dangerous area for Billerica. Looks like Hannah Holden taking it. The shot. She comes in hard. Woo! Hammers that ball. And it just goes north of the crossbar. So Holliston off of the free kick, unable to convert, and Billerica's going to get the throw. So far this game it feels like, right, and this is kind of how these things work, it feels like it's Holliston. That could change, but it feels like Holliston's kind of been there. And Billerica hasn't really been to put a lot together. But here's Lucas. Lucas comes out and just able to get to it. Billerica trying to send some balls forward. And one of those things that we worry about, right?
Well, a breakaway like that, certainly it is. But I don't think there was a lot of control there. But yeah, you never know what's going to happen. The goalkeeper might muff it, and you shouldn't let him. You shouldn't let that happen, really. Yeah, nice midfield play again.
Doniger keeps it.
Oh, yes, she keeps it.
Doniger sends it across.
Yes.
Trying to find Mulvaney. Here comes Doniger again. She still has it. Turns across, and there's another corner.
Another corner, yep.
Holliston with the corner. Looks like it's going to be Hannah Holden going to take that corner. Hannah Holden is their she's their star corner taker. She's had 2 conversions, both to her sister, Anya Holden. We saw those in the past couple games. So Holden from the right side, low cross. He's there. There's a shot, Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald sends it. Looked like an extra point.
Good.
That looks like an extra point after a 5-yard penalty.
The thing is, she had plenty of time.
She hit that one.
She had plenty of time to stop that and do something useful with it. I don't think that was particularly useful.
I will say that the Holliston, for the most part, everybody on that team can hit it. And even the kids from the back. Even we saw this in the we see this often for the your center backs, Quealy and Bausch. Both of them can connect with that ball. So at any given time, somebody could come up and take a free kick.
Oh, sure.
A corner.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, all of them can hit the ball hard. So we got some new players in. Ellie Grandfors look like she's come in the game right now. She's playing that attacking midfielder.
I tell you what, I do like those the 2 backs of Billerica. I think they're under a lot of pressure, but they're very steady. I think they play very intelligently.
So far, Holliston hasn't really had there was that one early kind of really free look, and then of course the goal from Karen, but that wasn't the backs. That was just a beautiful run.
Oh, that was
great ball through.
That was a fantastic.
Really tough to defend.
Really
so, I agree. I think the Billerica backs are strong. They're just having trouble clearing that midfield.
They got some competition there because the two opposing Holliston wingers are extremely fast. And a couple of times they've got behind those backs, they've just outrun them.
Bausch, nice clear. She sends it forward. Quealy's there, and there's Grandfors. There's contact.
That is not a foul.
And
that is not a foul.
Grand Forks came in, and it's going to Billerica earns a free. And that looked as shoulder to shoulder as I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean, they hit shoulder to shoulder.
There was the.
Here's the free. Long ball in. It lobs in. It bounces. Lucas is there. She gets hit by her own player.
Yeah. That was a foul.
So Fitzgerald ran into her own keeper. That could have been.
Yeah.
That was a lot more exciting than they wanted it to be.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Ellie Grandforth, nice turn. Can't find anybody. Doniger's there. Doniger pushes the outside to Quealy.
Nice.
She goes forward to Mancuso.
Look at his short pass.
Remember, when you look at that formation, that Mancuso she's the right back.
Yeah. Exactly.
She's the right back, and Quealy is able to support. Holliston they just defensively. I feel like they're naturally finding their marks. They're naturally
they do.
Not being out of position, and then naturally trying to.
Yep.
They're making that space.
Yep.
In those small areas, but that makes a difference, right?
It certainly does. It certainly does.
That extra.
Now, look, that was a nice pass too.
Karen
on the floor. Come on.
Grand Force. Mancuso.
Yes, look at that. This is
in space. Mulvaney pushes forward. She looks forward, tries to.
I think she expected that. That was a nice pass through. She didn't attempt it. The centre forward, I call it centre forward, the forward that was in that position. I think she hesitated a minute because I think she thought she was going to shoot, but she'd have moved. Nice.
Bausch pushes it forward, tries to find Kate McCarron. She's got her. Long ball in. Quealy clears it, sort of. Mancuso fights it, almost is able to keep it in, but it looks like there's going to be a nothing. It's out of bounds. It's going to be a Billerica memorial throw. Here we go.
Why'd they get the change?
Bausch covers.
No. Don't
So it's a physical game.
Well, it was unnecessary. It was going over anyway. That little nudge at the last minute could be very dangerous.
Remember, Lila Bausch has 3 brothers, so they could have something to do with it. 2 older brothers, right? Younger brother.
Nice.
Not afraid to, stand her ground. I guess that's probably the best way to describe it.
I'm pretty sure it is exactly right.
Stand that Billerica attacker's ground as well. Claire Fitzgerald, nice ball forward. Speed on the outside.
Look at that winger. She has outstripped. She outstripped her mark by 5 or 6 yards.
Let's see who that is on the outside. I think it might be Lauren Capella. I can't make out her number. That was Lauren Capella's ball in.
Nice.
Kate McCarron turns nothing. Mulvaney turns nothing. Mulvaney back in space, and we have another injury.
What's up?
This time a Billerica player. So you and I were talking the other night. You were giving me some background on your experience with Billerica, right?
Oh,
yeah. Your friend from a long time ago.
When I first came over to the United States. Yeah.
He wanted to make friends with an English guy, right?
Yeah. He took me to Thanksgiving to.
It's Hauser, right? If I remember, Don Hauser. Late Don Hauser.
Yeah.
Don Hauser. That's our booth's connection to Billerica.
Yeah.
So
pretty good connection.
Get a drop kick. I don't know about that. Something about that's something you don't see in the regular. The ref drops the ball in front of arguably one of their most skilled players, and she goes around and takes a shot from. That seems. I understand it's a. Usually there's kind of that gentlewoman, where if there's you'll just kind of softly kick the ball to the keeper, and you kind of play it from there. Not Holliston.
I mustn't comment.
Lauren Mulvaney said, "Oh, this must be my time to try and score."
I stopped commenting on officials.
25 minutes in, and Holliston leads by a score of 1-0 on the goal by Kate McCarran. And Mulvaney working hard on the right side. So that is Capella, who's in on the left side up front. So we have Mulvaney, Doniger, Capella, and Granfors attacking from the middle. Bausch comes up, contact, and Billerica comes away with it, and it's a long ball in, and it could be trouble.
No, she's marked.
Queeley's there to recover, still there.
She's marked. She's going there.
I'll tell you what, Kate Queeley playing some defense. So Billerica earns a corner off of Queeley with a nice recovery and able to kind of keep her feet. And that was after that long ball in. It looked like that was number 20. That was Maddie Paskowitz, who was causing the problem for Holliston, but Queeley was there to disrupt it. So Billerica corner. There it is. Up that high. It's there. Lucas punches it.
Hey, that was a nice corner. That was a nice corner. That was a really good corner.
It's a good shot, but Kira Lucas was there. So Kira Lucas was there. Unfortunately, her dad Brad's not here tonight, so I know he's listening, and I think he's listening. He might be listening on a plane. Of course, he's in the Air Force, so he's one of those guys. I know he wasn't a pilot in the Air Force, but I think all Air Force guys probably have to get some form of basic pilot training. You know, if they're in a plane and the pilot goes down, the co-pilot goes down. You know, there's got to be a class you take at the Air Force Academy, like how to emergently land a plane. So I don't know if everybody on that flight that he's with is aware of that, but just so you know, you have it's like another safety net, another safety measure when you got Brad Lucas flying on a plane. Well, you think about it, right? If you're on, like, you know, you say, does anybody know how to fly a plane? The guy raises his hand and says, I went to the Air Force Academy. You're hired. There you go.
Yeah.
You're the closest thing.
When I'm at the airport, I try not to think about that kind of stuff.
No, wow, that's when you have very limited options. Had a nice emotional rendition of the national anthem today, which was good. We're able to do the national anthem once again. Oh, that's going to be that was Anya Holden, and she's going to earn that foul. And this is a dangerous area here on that left-hand side. And we'll see who's going to take this one. It's going to be, it looks like...
I don't understand. I don't understand why these two stand here like this. I mean, they're on vacation, it seems, you know? I mean, it's ridiculous.
It could be some form of a vacation. Maybe there's some plan. Who knows?
Well, I'm sure there's some kind of...
Bausch might be sneaking in.
Mystical strategy there, but...
So Hannah Holden, referee's going to move that back just a little bit, but this is right in her range. Holden pops it high.
No.
Too high.
Too high.
She tried to chip that one into the corner. Couldn't get it. "28 minutes in, Holliston leads 1-0. Billerica looking for something. We haven't seen any real tight passing forward for Billerica. We've seen some good defending. We've seen some good, recovery,
right, really.
Good positioning.
Yeah.
But haven't seen them put together a few connections to really put the Holliston defense.
You know, you always at the mercy of a lot of it depends on the competition. And Billerica are an aggressive team, and they've really got to watch these two forwards, the 27 and the 22.
You're talking about Sarah McLeod and Maddie Paskowitz.
Yeah, they are very fast and they are very strong.
Olivia Montcollier with the ball, and there's trouble.
Bausch
misses it. And a shot in and right at Lucas.
No. That was,
That was Marlana Carl. Marlina.
If only she would have lifted
Carla.
her head and looked. See, that's one of the troubles. They get the ball at their feet and they start going and they got one thing in their minds, goal. But every night you've got to look up before you go for it. Then there was, I think it was 27, was standing right there. A little slip back pass. And that would have been a one-time shot.
It was there. We see it right there, yeah.
It was very, that was not good.
We just saw it on the replay. She had somebody right there, and that would have been an easy
It really would.
catch.
It really would be effortless.
Got that ball passed. Instead, she shot it right at Lucas. So, good save by Kira Lucas.
I mean, that one goal lead they got is not enough.
Another McCarron we have a shout-out is Owen McCarron, which is Kate's older brother, is here today. Owen McCarron is a baseball player, son of Tim McCarron. And she's not going to get away with that.
Yeah, that was
Doniger gets a foul. That seemed like an unnecessary foul. We'll see if we can see it here on the replay.
Yeah,
I know she's trying to create some space and trying to be physical, but
I think she wants
really
to
can't come up with the forearm shiver.
She wants to upset the crowd, I think. Which is always fun to do as a player. I must admit, I used to love doing that myself.
Nothing like it. Well, it means the crowd cares.
I don't know.
Billerica trying to send the ball, and they're trying to lob these long balls into the box. And this is where sometimes it pays off if you have some players that are skilled on the other end, or if your defenders make a mistake. Nice play by Bausch. Let's go overhead. Good thing Lucas was there.
That's nice.
Lucas was paying attention.
Yes, a sensible play. So was that.
Claire Fitzgerald.
Nice pass forward. Yes.
Holden's there, and
she
gets muscled. And also trying to do a quick kick. Hannah Holden's going to take it. Ball in. Mancuso's there. She comes down with it. Looks for Doniger on the outside.
Nice.
Billerica really packing it in. I mean, they have 9 back. McCarron in space. Across. There's Grandforce. She turns it, pushes it off to Mancuso, who's up from the back. And Mancuso is going to earn another Holliston corner. Nice push up by Ellie Grandforce.
Can you see?
Looks like Holden's going to take this corner, of course. So from the right side, Holden. Nice ball up long. Header goes in. Mulvaney was on the other end of that.
That was good. Yeah, that was
zip on that ball.
That was well
just
done.
Pushed it wide of the post.
Yep.
That's unfortunate. Nice ball by, once again, Hannah Holden. I mean, she's
everywhere.
She could take a corner. So,
yes, that was a very nice corner.
So this is kind of an interesting. So this is a playoff game, right? So this is for these seniors, this is kind of win or go home.
This is it,
or win or go. No more high school soccer. So
this is knockout. These rounds.
This is knockout. Yeah, it sure is. So the Holliston seniors, they have a good number of seniors on here that are out there playing. Unfortunately, Kaylee McDonald, who went down earlier in the game, I don't know if she's going to be back. Like, she really turned her knee.
Nice.
Karen's there.
Good,
Karen, nice ball down
beautiful.
the right side. Doniger, I think she's going to run out of space, and she doesn't.
She ain't going to run out.
Another corner. Nice ball by Kate McCarron to push that past the defender and Doniger to get there. .33 minutes in, Holliston still leads 1-0. Another Holliston corner. Holliston corners are dangerous.
Yeah, well, they seem to be coming. I like it when that tall girl comes up. Yeah, but
Holden's ball up.
Yes. Oh, how about? Hey, looked
like that was Mulvaney
on the other side,
and it's going to be another corner. So Mulvaney was there in a little bit of a tangle with some of the other Billerica defenders, and it's going to be a corner this time from the left side. Holliston seems it's a 1-0 game. They seem to have this game relatively in control. Mulvaney's there. She can't connect. McKenzie, the keeper, pushes it out. Still up out in front of the goal. Here comes Billerica. They turn, trying to do the same thing. Bausch is going to fix that.
Yeah.
She gets it forward, and here comes Holliston with Mancuso on the outside.
See, I like...
And just pushes it past Ainsley Doniger.
I like the Holliston build-up.
Good build-up.
It comes out, and it's no wild kicking. It's pushed to somebody, and it pushes it to somebody else. The ball is kept under control and on the floor. That's just what you want to see.
And they'll do it again. Queeley's there and push forward another long ball in, and it's Lucas who's going to bounce to her without much. So that's it. As we said earlier, this is the knockout round, right? This is So, this is knockout for us. I don't know what Holliston's. If Holliston is to advance, I don't know. So Lucas can't catch it, but Fitzgerald's there to calmly clear it, and Holliston will get a chance to reset. It looks like I don't know if Holliston. Again, it all depends kind of on how the games play out, and where the seeds. If Holliston would get another playoff game here at home. Unfortunately, I think I don't know. We could talk to Holliston. I'm sure Lindsay has some influence. We could get, if we have to do it. I mean, the only away game that we've ever done was of course, the state championship game back in 2019. I think right now we're a little bit more advanced, a little more technologically savvy here at the Holliston Hub. So, I mean, I can't imagine. I think if Holliston advances, there'd be a good chance we get to travel with the team if that be the case. We'll talk to management about that. All right. Billerica corner on the far right-hand side. It's almost like there's no light down there, and I can't see who's taking. Nice ball in. Lucas.
Lucas, what a nice save.
Nice play.
Hold on.
Kira Lucas looked like she got just rebounded over LeBron James.
I have a very acid view of corners. I mean, they're pretty useless. And quite honestly, that corner explains exactly what I'm talking about. They never play. That was kicked straight into the goalkeeper's hands. I mean, the goalkeeper uses his hands. That means he's a head and shoulders taller than anybody else on the field. So you put the ball right in front of them there. Nobody else but him or her is going to get it.
Yeah.
So what you've got short corners you can do. You've got to pull the ball out. You've got to aim for the centre spot, the penalty spot. That's what you aim for, not right in front of goal.
I hope everybody at home is writing this down. This is all.
Well, I would have thought these guys, it was obvious.
These are football pearls. Nice. Back pass.
Well done. You're not giving a foul for that.
Quick throw in.
Oh, so I thought he was given a foul for that. We've had some.
In the 37th minute, as we're winding up this first half of play, Holliston still leading by a score of 1-0. Had a couple of other opportunities, a couple of free kicks in potentially good areas to score, but still nothing. Still just 1-0. Sorry, 1-0. So as this half starts to wind down, as we said in the beginning, this is all of Holliston sports are brought to you by the Holliston Hub, and led by Bruce Guilfoy. We have, of course, Lindsay Crane, she's the newest member of the Holliston Hub. I think you're the newest member, right? Or is Thomas? All right, so you're senior to Tom by a couple weeks. So Lindsay's here tonight. Lindsay, I'll tell you, and I'm on the board of the Holliston Hub, so I get to kind of see all this and that. Yeah.
Oh. So you're a big dog.
I'm lucky. I'm not. No. I'm a fly in the ointment. But I get to see kind of behind the scenes and and one of the we've just upgraded a lot of our technology.
That was a foul. Yeah, yes, dead right. She was a foul.
Yes. Kate Quealy coming in hard. She looked like she was a martial arts expert. There's long ball in.
Yeah.
Mulvaney shoots.
Nice.
Mulvaney from distance. She was on target, but Mackenzie, the Billerica keeper, is able to keep. So we're under 2. As I said, Lindsey Crane came in and she's like, well, we need better tech now. And so we're in the process right now of we've upgraded some of the tech, but I think we're doing more. But that's made all the difference. Speaking of all the difference, on that left-hand side, that Claire Fitzgerald, that is her sideline. Ball in, and just a little wide of the post. McCarron turns it, this time with the right foot. Not able to get enough on it. It was a one hopper to Mackenzie. And I don't know if Billerica may be happy to come into this half down by 1. So I don't know if they're going to be.
Well, yeah, I don't think so. At least they're still in the game.
I don't know. Don't talk too soon. There's trouble on the outside. Lucas races.
Go down. Well done.
Nobody
nice
from Holliston back on that side. And
that's nice save.
2 attacking Billerica players.
Yep.
Lucas was able to gobble it up. Kiera Lucas, long ball forward. Anya Holden's there, hits her.
Yeah, nice.
Hannah Holden to McCarron. And that's going to be the first half. So at the end of one half of play, Holliston leads Billerica Memorial by a score of 1-0 on a goal by freshman Kate McCarron in the 8th minute. On a nice pass from Anya Holden. Okay, so go take a break. We're going to be done about 10 minutes. Don't go too far. We too will take a break. And thank you for joining us here on the Holliston Hub, Holliston Girls Varsity Soccer. Don't go too far. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, everybody, to Holliston High School's Kamitian Field, where Holliston is leading the Billerica Memorial Indians by a score of 1-0. And we are underway here in the second half. Billerica now going from northwest to southeast. Holliston going the opposite direction. Holliston in their crimson red, and Billerica in their visiting whites. So far, what do you see in what did you see in that first half?
Well, I like the way Holliston's playing. I think they are very constructive. They know the game, and I do think Billerica is an extremely dangerous side. They have two very powerful, fast forwards, and that's always a potential tragedy.
That could that's and as we were saying before the half started, you know, Holliston seems like they're relatively in control of this game. Had created much more opportunities than Billerica has in the first half. But
well, they seem to know how to play the short pass game.
Anything can happen. And this is what Holliston's been doing well, right? And that's Fitzgerald on the outside.
Yeah. No, hard luck. She can control it. But that play you saw there was there's about 5 players, and not the Holliston players touched it, and not one Billerica player got there. That was just very clever, close passing, which is something that the good teams really perfect.
The good teams, they can do it. They
focus on it.
And Holliston has, particularly in the second half of this season, Holliston's done. They've done a great job of kind of improving and working on that. It seems like they under even and especially against the really good sides. As we saw, we mentioned that Hopkinton game where they were moving the ball and they were deliberate about it and not afraid to.
Oh no! I know it's Hopkins at that time was supposed to be the top team, but they were all equal to Hopkins, and they really were.
So Holliston trying to clear it out as Billerica trying to do a little damage. So Holliston with numbers forward, but Billerica's done a good job of kind of bringing back their midfielders, and so
yes, they
Holliston's there. There's a lot of Billerica bodies back there.
They are. They don't have it. They don't have it free. That's for sure. They're challenged all the way.
Turn ball in, trying to find Kate McCarron. She's not there, and it's going to roll out. We mentioned earlier in the broadcast we were talking a little Holliston senior softball. Some shout-outs that are going to have to go. One of the shout-outs is one of the Holliston parents who happened to play on that championship softball. Was Greg Williams was unable to make it, so it's unfortunate that we didn't have Greg, great player, arguably one of the best catchers the league's seen in some time, and the Bullfrogs were able to pull it despite not having one of their great players. We'll turn on the outside. Greg, of course, is the father of Sarah Williams, who was one of the Holliston players. She's not out there right now, but Sarah Williams has a great Holliston career coming up through the ranks as we talk about often. Turn on the inside, and she's right there.
What a shame. It was a nice piece of work in close quarters.
Nice ball in. It was almost right at the feet of Kate McCarron. She was not able to finish it. That was Bella Utke, the junior, number 12. Or no, correction. I think that's Hannah Holden. It was Hannah Holden who pushed that up that side. So Utke's not in the game. Both Holdens in the game right now. So Holliston trying to again spending time in that, moving the ball around in that Billerica defense, seeing if they can create an opening. And I have to say, I'm impressed with Billerica. They're not losing their cool, even though they're playing most of this game in their own end. Although that happens. Mulvaney shoots wide.
Oh, nice save. Yeah.
From this angle, I don't know. Well, maybe we'll be able to see it on the replay. I don't know if she had to make that save, but she dove. Mackenzie, the keeper. It's funny, here we can see it right now. You guys can't see it at home. And there's a shot. Yeah, it looks like it looked like she pushed that wide. Of course, this is the same angle that we're looking at right here. Holden on the corner. Nice ball up, long in, over the head of the keeper. Goes right by McCarron. She's unable to keep it. She chips it back to Fitzgerald. She puts it inside.
Keep it back there.
Quealy keeps it in. She's forward. There's contact, and White gets called. So that's a Billerica foul on Lauren Mulvaney. You see that?
Yeah. I thought he'd for a moment given it the other way, but this was right. That was she was pulled down from in the back. Yes. I don't think the opposition liked it very much, but.
So Kate McCarron is going to take this free kick, and this could be trouble. McCarron, the freshman. Already scored once today. She shoots low, and it goes right at McKenzie.
It was right on. It was right on net. Yeah. A pity it swung a little bit too much towards the goalkeeper.
Had a little bit of a bend to it, but
yeah. It was all right. It was all right, you know.
So Billerica, that's one of the downfalls of when you play a lot of players back, you don't have a lot of players up. So Bausch is there, Fitzgerald's there, some contact, but no whistle. Billerica player was looking for some kind of whistle. Here comes Anya Holden.
Let it go.
Yes. We've got Kate McCarron in space. McCarron on the outside. McCarron pushes it wide. So this guy's going to send it across. It's there.
Oh, Ada, what a nice play.
Oh, and she was there. Lauren Mulvaney was there. The ball's up, and it goes over her head.
Nice save.
So a great run by Kate McCarron again.
That was very good. That was a very good. A very good move upfield. But you only had about 3 or 4 players involved, and it went straight through.
McKenzie, the keeper, the Billerica keeper, did a nice job because that ball was right in her lap. So Billerica with a free. And here's once again trying to push that ball forward in the box, but they just don't have the numbers down there. They just don't.
No.
Mulvaney comes away with it. Shot in, looking for McCarron. We have 2 Holliston freshmen right now.
Yeah, they're going crazy.
They're taking care of business up there.
That goalkeeper, that Billerica goalkeeper, has been saving them there. 2 really nice classic saves.
Quealy showing her athleticism. I'll tell you what, she might be the best athlete on that field. Claire Fitzgerald runs into traffic, comes away with it, still stays with it. Got Kate McCarron. McCarron turns. Mulvaney, she shoots it. She shoots it to Wednesday.
Slow yourself down a little bit. You've got to keep control.
Looks like she was aiming for the flag.
Yeah.
She just wasn't able to turn. It wasn't her. So Coach Chadzy's staying with her starters. Not a lot of substitutions tonight. We did see a couple people come in, but still staying with kind of that main group. Haven't seen a lot of Paige Kutchman. There she is, number 4. So Kutchman is, although she's playing that defending mid today, haven't said her name a lot, but at the same time, she hasn't really had a lot of action. And there she is. Speak of the devil. Kutchman, nice ball, and it turns. Nice turn by Kate McCarron.
That's right. I tell you, that goalkeeper, that Billerica goalkeeper, is doing some stalwart work back there.
Well, that's your classic striker play, like having that striker be big and strong and be able to play with her back to the goal.
Oh, yeah.
Be able to turn that ball, to send that ball into
Absolutely.
Her.
What's this all about?
It's like going to be Billerica free. Kate McCarron, of course, the daughter of legendary.
What?
Wait, what was that?
What?
I don't know. I was about to tell a Tim McCarron story. Next thing you know, it's a yeah, we're turning it around. That was. I think all Billerica as Holliston as well. Everybody thought it was going to be a Billerica free kick, and then he just get it to Holliston.
He changed his
Claire
mind.
Fitzgerald said, "Fine, I'll take it." A little bit, and I understand, football, soccer, especially internationally, the referees often, doesn't speak the language of the teams that they're playing. So it's all kind of hand and arm signal, right?
Well, that's yeah, sure.
When you're getting the international play, you'll have maybe a Czech referee playing playing against Japan and Russia. And
the rules
there's
are all
probably
the
a
same.
language barrier there sometimes.
Yeah,
they're not all going to speak English, right?
No, but the rules are all the same, and they know.
But the rules, right? The rules are the same.
Yeah.
So it's
I think these guys got their own rules.
Fitzgerald stretch now.
Hey.
And no. Oh, we have a player down. I didn't see that.
I think she needs to stretch herself out a bit. Who is that?
Let's take a look.
Number 1. Who's that? No?
So Fitzgerald stretching, but this is it's on the far side is where the time stoppage injury. And it looks like that's Mulvaney. It's Lauren Mulvaney, the freshman number 3. So Fitzgerald getting some physical therapy from Anya Holden. So she's stretched out. Mulvaney comes out. Looks like she's going to be okay. She walked off under her own power, so with luck, she's going to be fine. Not sure what happened.
What's this?
And here we're going to do this. It's like the jump ball in soccer. No one's jumping, so
that was drop out of her foot.
Yeah, it's tricky. You don't do that in the pros. So it's going to be Billerica ball. Billerica trying to put something together to get back, because Holliston's still only a 1-0 lead. Had some opportunities, some really good ones. 52nd.
They're not out. They're not out of it by a long way.
1-goal game.
No.
Bausch getting involved, and she's able to win it. She gets it to Kate McCarron. McCarron pushes it to the right side.
Look at that.
And Holden.
Clever.
Holden pushing up the right side.
Nice ball, right to her foot.
Doniger turns it, pushes it across, and oh no! Almost an own goal.
I know, yeah.
Which, of course, is arguably one of the most awful things that can happen if it's an own goal, right?
Yeah.
And I will say that's one thing about the sport of football, soccer, football, is they make a big deal out of that, and it's Holliston corner in, low. McCarron turns and shoots. It's a save, and it's score. So it looks like the rebound might have been Anya Holden. Couldn't see. I'll look for this on the
Can you see that?
replay.
There was a whole crowd of players. Can you see that? Is that there?
So off the rebound, McCarron with a hard shot, and it bounced out. And I think it was Anya Holden. We'll take a look.
Oh, it hit by White.
Bounces off.
Yes, there.
And
Yes.
Who
got? Yeah.
It was Anya Holden. 17 caught it with her left foot. So Holliston scores, puts another goal in the book. Takes a 2-0 lead. That's a big goal.
That really is.
Big goal. Once again, the same thing. I mean, we talk about corners. Holliston they are trouble. You don't want to give a corner up to Holliston.
No,
the old days out. Corner.
They do very well.
Corners.
Yeah. They do very well.
And it's that kid. It's Anya Holden. This is the third.
Same. Yeah, that's right. It's
right. It was
all the
a
time.
Rebound, right? But
yep.
This is the third one we've seen come off a set play.
Yep.
So Holliston gets that second goal, and now they're in the driver's seat here.
Well, they still got to keep going.
So what happens? What happens once you get that 2-0 lead? You're at this stage, at this point in the game. Now you can kind of.
But you don't settle. You don't. One of the things you don't do is you don't sit back and do nothing. You take a deep breath. You feel more confident about yourself, and you just keep playing just as hard as you played all along. You do not give up, because if you give up, you open it up to the opposition, and they'll walk in and take it. So you don't give them a chance. You play just as hard, if not harder.
Well, and you have that ability to play a little looser.
It gives you a little bit of confidence.
There you go.
Yeah,
right?
It does. There's no doubt about that.
Something doesn't go your way, you make a mistake, you got a little bit of a safety net there.
But don't feel cocky about it, because it can change in a heartbeat.
Well, that's it, right? You said
at this level, anyway. But these guys
make them worry about you. So
that's
you
correct.
Worrying about them.
That's right. But they have two. They have two forwards here, very strong forwards, very fast forwards. Unfortunately, they don't get a lot of service. I must say that.
Not a lot of service.
No, they come back and pick the ball up themselves a lot. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah, we've been saying this the whole night, that the Billerica offense really hasn't. There's no build-up, right?
No,
it's just they'll get maybe a long ball in, and then a lot of running and chasing, but no real build. Unlike Holliston, it seems like everything they're doing is kind of coming up. They haven't had any breakaways, any where we've kind of some of those cheaper goals. Nope, they're playing it.
They don't have the midfield strength that Holliston has.
I'll tell you what.
Those two guys up front are very dangerous.
You're talking about McCarron and Mulvaney, who's out now, but I think.
Now you look at that. Look at that. She brought it right up, and she walked it straight into the Holliston opposing midfield player. I mean, she did make an attempt to pass. She tried to sort of run it through her. I mean, you can't do that. You've got to pass. Mm-hmm. The passing game is missing.
So here comes another Holliston corner. Hannah Holden. Hannah Holden's like. She's like Peyton Manning throwing touchdown passes. Holden.
But they're coming out. They're coming out. They're not going over the top of the bar.
Bausch is there, but it gets cleared out, and Queeley's going to clean it up.
The balls are coming out towards that center spot. Look at that. They're passing again. No, it's not. Now, that's gone from half the length of the field, and not an opposing Billerica player has come anywhere near it. It's that there.
And that's trouble.
We don't see that from Billerica. I don't see the passing game.
Yeah, and it's showing, right? It's showing because Billerica's just not getting the opportunities that Holliston is. I mean, Holliston's.
No, that's right. Those two powerful forwards should be getting service, but they're not.
Hannah Holden, ball high up in.
Oops.
Anya Holden gets her head on it, goes straight up. There's Bausch. She gets her head on it. And now ball forward. There's Queeley. Queeley with a long ball in. So
she's very calm, that girl.
And it looks like it's going to be a foul on Holliston.
Oh, really? Who did what? Do you know?
I know that it was somebody did something. There was some grievance that happened. I'm just not sure. I mean, I don't. We don't want to blame anybody. I mean, Ainsley Doniger plays hard, right? But we don't know. We'll have to go back to that.
She still got it.
McCarron by herself. Sophie Grant's chasing. Grant comes away with it.
There you go.
It's cleared.
Don't give up.
Grant showing some speed on the outside. So we've got some Holliston subs coming in right now. Looks like Lauren Capella.
Is this center back a senior?
That is Sarah Williams. So Sarah Williams comes in.
Who's the centre back here? Is she a senior? Left 10.
Queeley's a senior. Yep, Kate Queeley's a senior. So is Lila Bausch.
Oh,
McCarron
nice
with a shot. One
nice
hopper
shot.
bounces. Mackenzie's able to deflect it,
another
and it's
corner.
going to roll out. And Holliston is going to take another corner.
That shot was on the ground in the corner.
She hit that hard.
Oh, yeah, and you got to give all the credit to that goalkeeper that she got it. I'm telling you, this goalkeeper, this Billerica goalkeeper is playing one hell of a game.
She's keeping him in this game.
Oh, she
sure.
is.
Yeah.
She is.
So Holliston's got a pretty good lead right now on the second goal from this half. This one's from Anya Holden on the rebound. Kate McCarron scored in the first half, so Holliston leads by 2. Once again, big shout out to, we were talking earlier about Holliston senior softball. We always like to draw the connection. They work so closely together, Holliston soccer and senior softball. We mentioned shout out to the Bullfrogs, the champion Bullfrogs, the 2024 fall champs. I want to say shout out to Derek Corden, who's also our league coordinator, and just happened to be the winning pitcher. Won 3 games. First time I've ever seen it. Struck a guy out, and that ball gets cleared out. Derek Corden struck a guy out to end game 1. This is slow pitch softball. It's hard to strike out, but he was able. And Fitzgerald gets called for that foul. She seems a little surprised, although none of the Billerica fans are surprised. And there's a free kick quickly in, bounces out.
See, look what a waste. Look, she could have just slowed herself with nobody trying to attack her. And she has to bash it first time.
Hannah Holden sends it back to Bausch. Nice play. Bausch finds McCarron long. McCarron's able, again, McCarron. I like McCarron playing with her back to the goal like she does. Nice play by Queeley to clear that, where Billerica looks like they had an opportunity.
Yeah, they could have been. What was that?
Yeah, that hit Capella's hand. Or sorry, Williams. That's Sarah Williams at number 15. I think Sarah was in earlier in the game as well, so I'm sorry I missed her. It's between this distance between the 5 and the 6. Ball in, and Kira Lucas is there to scoop that up. It's Brandon in the 60th minute. Holliston leads 2-0. Billerica trying to put something together. We did. This is Sophie Grant. I see Coach Chadsey probably trying to get some fresher legs in there.
Oh, that
goes down hard. And she's okay. She's okay. This will be a free kick. Looks like Fitzgerald might take it.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is it's right on the track, so the end line is right next to the track. So if you go down, you have a chance of hitting the track. Lila Bausch taking this free kick. Bausch, long ball in, get some space. Grant almost gets to it, but can't.
There you go.
Chipped in by Queeley. Kutchman gets her head on, tries to send it forward, and again Queeley.
Who's that little winger over there?
Turn on the outside, right at her.
Who's the little winger over there? Who's the right winger over there?
It looks
Holliston,
like on the
Holliston.
right wing, I think.
Oh, no.
It might be
On the floor again. Beautiful.
Aaron Witzel. Might be Witzel, number 11. Oh, no, correction. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, not to be confused with the other basketball Caitlin. This is soccer Caitlin Clark. And Caitlin Clark, and she'll often come in on that right side. So Caitlin Clark, I can see her right now. So that was Caitlin Clark who made that run down the outside.
Yeah,
nice play.
yeah.
Kutchman. There's
Very
Kutchman
nice.
dealing. Keeps the ball alive. Back to McCarron. McCarron gets hit in the face and keeps going. Bausch is there. The ball comes back. Queeley's there. Billerica can't get past her.
No.
Ball's tipped up, and Lucas is going to let it go out, and it's going to be a Holliston goal kick. And let's see, this looks like Anya Holden coming back in for Sophie Grant. And that's Lauren Mulvaney coming back in. Sarah Williams comes out. So Mulvaney looks, she went down earlier, so she's okay. So she's back in the game.
Hold the arm.
And she's going to get called for a foul. It happens. Oh, no, correction. That was Paige Kutchman. Senior Paige. That was Kutchman, number 4. All right, so Billerica free. High ball up. Got some distance on it, and it's going to go wide.
Waste. I don't know.
Bausch looking for Mulvaney. She tries to turn it but can't.
He's the winger again.
It's Clark on the outside, sends it wide. It's going to go wide of that post. Holliston trying to do push something up the right side.
Yep.
Again, and like you said, Holliston hasn't taken their foot off the gas.
No.
And
What's
it looks
this?
like this is our second half midway point timeout.
Oh, is that mandated?
I don't know if it's mandated. I think it's one of those agreed upon things that they do. So we'll take this time to talk about. Let's talk about the Holliston Hub. Always a good shout out for the Holliston. The Holliston Hub has officially started to have sponsorship for these sporting events, and this is a big deal. It's a big deal for the Hub because, and again, when I refer to the Holliston Hub, for like the long-time listeners, remember that's HCAT, right? So you know the name has officially evolved to the Holliston Hub. Because that's self-descriptive. It's Holliston. All the things that you want to know about Holliston. I mean, why are you laughing? This is the truth. All the things all the good stuff you see it right here on Holliston. Formerly Holliston Cable Access TV. And also through our social media channels as well. I mean, that's this is why people like Lindsay Crane are here, because she can help some of the older members of the employees of the Holliston to kind of bring them kind of into this century. It's what's great about the kids. So Holliston Hub is we're now having sponsorship because this is in order to put all this great programming on. It costs money, and Holliston and all of the great stuff that they do, all of the amount of program that they do with a very relatively small group of people is pretty remarkable. So Bruce, Lindsay, Tom, Don, it all gets done, and it gets done really, really well, and it's just in order to keep that up, in order to keep up with our equipment and everything, the Hub needs to, they raise money. It's a 501c3 total nonprofit, so when you donate to the Holliston Hub, you get to write it off on your taxes. Your accountant will like that. So if you want to learn more, go to Holliston or hcattv.org. That is our website. If you want to learn more about if you want to help out the Holliston Hub, and if you want to learn about sponsorships, you can go there as well. All right. We're about to get back underway here. Another quick shout out to my Bullfrog brethren. Just to be clear, there is no disrespect for Greg Williams. Greg Williams, I'm sad that he missed the game. And he is, his daughter's here. He's here supporting this game. We miss him. And, of course, he's arguably one of the funniest guys in the league, too. So he's fun to play with. And as with all of those Bullfrogs, it was an absolute Cinderella run. I feel so proud and fortunate to be able to have played that season with those guys. So one more shout out to you Bullfrogs. Man, I could talk about it all day. Of course, we're watching soccer, so I give everybody a break. But the Bullfrogs, 3 games in a row to win the championship in the Cinderella season. So great job, fellas. All right, back to soccer. This is my partner here starts laughing. He has to endure it, and I know it's terrible, but we're back here. Holliston with a commanding league, and there's trouble. Oh no, and it's going to go. Oh no. So Billerica gets a break. Lucas came out of the goal, thought she was going to be able to get to it. And Billerica player will identify who that was. We'll see it right here on the replay. So a long ball in, and Billerica's got a breath of life back in. There it goes in.
Yeah, anytime.
And it looks like it's number 21. And Lucas is just able to chip it over. Might have been Maddie Paskowitz. She's 22. It might have been Paskowitz. We'll get confirmation. I think it was Maddie Paskowitz was for Billerica to chip that ball past the coming out goalkeeper Kira Lucas. So Lucas would like to have that one back. She thought she was going to be able to get to it. There was too much pace on it, and you saw that great chip.
Yeah, that was very good. I mean, that was one of those two center forwards, wasn't it?
That was.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it was 22 Paskowitz.
Watching them all the time.
We'll get confirmation on it. So Billerica with a breath of life now. And there's her ball across. Oh, McCarron sends a missile across the front of that goal.
Yeah.
Mulvaney was there, and she just was able to get a piece of it. McCarron's a force to be reckoned with out there. That was a beautiful cross.
That was a nice goal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't take your foot off the gas. You can't stop.
Holden sends it forward and a head on it. Anya Holden gets her head on, just sends it over the crossbar. And there they go again. So Holliston with another close call, but now Billerica brings the score back within one on a goal by Maddie Paskowitz. So let's see if we can get confirmation on that. But big goal. It could have been Sarah McLeod as well. I see she's playing up, but I think it's Paskowitz. Regardless, Billerica's on the board, and Holliston leads by one. We're going to have to get our referee expert, our officials expert, if this game is to go to a draw, how this goes. And I think
they go to extra time and then penalty shots. Yeah.
I don't know if it goes. I don't know. I think there'll be some extra time. There's a tangle up there.
Oh, you think it goes?
What's that?
Oh, you don't think it goes?
I think there'll be extra time, but I think it could go to PKs.
Oh, yeah, we'll do.
I'm not sure what the ruling is. I'll have to get
Well, that's what standard ruling, whatever this is, I don't know.
Holliston, here comes Hannah Holden. Holden with space. Holden gets free. Shoots. Oh, it just sends it north. Oh.
That last step, too much.
Great run by Hannah Holden.
It was lovely. That's beautiful.
She gets free, sends it in with her left foot.
A lovely run.
So Holliston wants another one. McCarron, she's trying hard. Still there. Fitzgerald coming up to help. Claire Fitzgerald tries to get it forward. Got McCarron. There's trouble. Mulvaney outside. So Billerica trying to see if they can put something together to equalize this and be able to stop the Holliston attack, because that Holliston attack's still coming. Here they go. That's McLeod on the outside for Billerica, but once again, Kate Queeley's there to break that up. Quick throw in. McLeod, she shoots. Shot in. Billerica there. And he gets cleared by Bausch. McCarron in a rundown.
That's a foul.
Get...
Come on, referee. You should be watching that. That's obstruction. You can't do that.
You see a lot of that. You see a lot of that where the players will conveniently be running slow in front of another player.
Yeah.
And, you often don't get that obstruction call.
No, you don't blow that. He blows that up, but he can blow the other one.
I mean, sometimes refs, they want to keep it fair. And
good goal. Nice. Take it.
Mulvaney with a shot, not enough on it. 2 hops to McKenzie. So we're in 70th minute now. Holliston leads by 1, 2-1. And we mentioned that this is an abnormally warm and very comfortable evening for
it's a lovely evening,
for us, the 6th of November.
I know.
Yeah, it was almost not fair, right? As we were saying in the last game, it was another beautiful evening.
Yeah.
And we're saying that we've had some games in the past where it was not beautiful. Ball across, nice ball across. I think that might have been, see Mancuso out there. Send that ball across. Quealy again. Caitlin Quealy is everywhere.
Excellent in the air, that goal. But to head it, or to get a foot to it, or to bring anyway, it brings it down, she is superb.
You're not well, that's the thing, right? If you leave your feet, then your feet aren't on the ground and you can't recover, right?
No, exactly.
So there's an art to, it's one thing if you start to jump, but if you're a center back and you decide to jump.
Good girl. Nice.
Mulvaney comes away with it, but she's going to get the whistle.
Oh, come on.
So Billerica's going to get a free kick and some inside of Holliston territory. Things are getting a little bit physical out there.
Well,
here we go. And it's a long ball in. Lucas is there, and it's right to her. And we've seen those. If they get some arc on them, they can sometimes turn into real trouble for the keeper if they time their jumps wrong. Kira Lucas took care of that. Made it look easy.
Come on, go.
Kutchman sends it forward, trying to find Karen. Can't. Gets cleared. Billerica fans there's a lot of potential touching the ball with your hands. Mancuso on the outside. Doniger tries to turn it and can't. Doniger works physical, and she's going to get called for that whistle. Time winding down. We're at 73rd minute. Holliston leads by 1. Winner advances, goes on to the next round of the playoffs. Kutchman sends it forward, and it looks like Holliston's starting to get a little sloppy.
Yeah. Everybody's
create something like this right now. So Bausch is there. Bausch is able to handle it, and it's going to go off. Bausch does such a good job of maintaining position between herself and the attacking player and keeping them away from the goal. Great job by Lila Bausch.
Nice.
Kutchman sends it back. She's got McCarron. Again, McCarron pushes it forward. She's got Holden. Hannah Holden. Hannah Holden again. Holden driving.
Nice.
Pushes it to the outside as Doniger. Doniger in space. One shot. Stuff.
Can't pick it up. I thought they were going then.
Anya Holden, and she's going to get called for the whistle. Nice play by Hannah Holden to push that off to Doniger. Doniger probably made one extra beat and was able to let that defender to collapse on her. Yeah, and you can see she wants that back. Mulvaney outside.
Look at this.
Mulvaney.
Look at her go.
Mulvaney turns. Mulvaney with
Hit
a
it.
look.
Oh,
Right at her.
What a pull.
We had a good view of that, too. Mulvaney, nice turn. And she one touch, but
She has lovely control of the ball when she comes through. If you notice, she's going at full speed, and her ball stays within 6 inches of her toe.
Yeah, and again,
she's really
Mulvaney,
good.
a freshman, McCarron, freshman, both of them with excellent ball skills.
Yeah.
And although Holliston is losing some seniors and some very good ones, they still have a
I think they
nice crew coming up.
Oh yeah, they certainly do.
They have a really good base for the future between junior Claire Fitzgerald, between the freshmen, the two freshman sensations, right?
Yeah.
And Karen and Mulvaney.
Yeah.
So they're going to have and then they have a great cast. Kira Lucas is, of course, their keeper. She's just a junior, so that makes a difference. On the outside, shot in.
That was a vicious shot too.
Great shot in on the outside. Once again, McCarron, she is giving Billerica fits. The Billerica coach is going to have nightmares. Fitzgerald plays back nicely. So we're under 5.
Oh, look at this.
Got McCarron. She's on. McCarron on the left side. McCarron shoots, pushes it to her left foot, gets it, and
she missed it. She missed hit it. Out of shame. Yeah.
Contact there and some sportsmanship, and it's going to be a Holliston foul on Mulvaney. So Billerica desperately trying to get one more to keep this game going, as Holliston still has the 1-goal lead. On my unofficial time, I have under 4 minutes right now.
Under 4 minutes, yeah.
That's on my unofficial time.
What is your unofficial? Well,
Yeah.
I know it's
Yeah, I'm just looking at the. I started my
I don't
clock
understand
here.
it. Why do they do that? That's every day it goes. It's usually 5, and 5 minutes lasts for an hour.
I think it's so. In order to keep the fans from not giving the referees a hard time. Well,
Not a referee.
and I'm not sure. Yeah, that'd be a good question to talk to one of these referees. I'm not sure what their policy is on extra time. I don't know what it is. I think it depends on the referee. I've heard some referees say,
they can't
as soon
depend
as
on
that
the
time
referee.
goes, I'm shutting it off.
It ain't going to depend on these two, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, that's an art form, right? So,
Yeah. No, they play extra time.
all right. So Billerica trying to go. Trying to get something out on that left-hand side. But yeah, I think when they just leave the 5 minutes, just adds to like the excitement, the intrigue.
Yeah.
Ball up, and it's a easy lob to Lucas.
Slow it down. What's that?
And we have another player down. It's a Billerica player. Can't see her number. Looks like it's a cramp. It looks like she too might be having.
She's got cramp. Yeah. She's got cramp. Yeah.
That's because they're not used to this heat. It's this. Yeah. It's like we're playing in Florida.
Well, I think they're playing flat out too.
And they are. And you're right. They are playing.
They are. I mean, there
hasn't been any.
It's been an end-to-end game.
Taking it. Kind of rerouting the ball or taking anything. No, they've been going hard. So. We have a couple minutes left. We have an injury timeout, so we're going to stay with you. Holliston, of course, is leading by a score of 2-1. First half goal in the 8th minute by Kate McCarron, and then in the 52nd.
She's getting cramp there too.
60-second. Yeah, Fitzgerald. She too is. She's been having cramps during the game as well. So. As I was saying, the 62nd minute, Anya Holden is able to connect off a rebound, so taking a 2-0 lead. And then check my notes here, in the 68th minute, Maddie Paskowitz was able to chip a ball past the defender as well, and a rushing to the ball, Kira Lucas, put Billerica on the board. So that looks like that might have been Paskowitz. That could be Paskowitz right there. It's either Paskowitz, and she comes off the field taking a break. Under her own power, she walks off slowly. It looks like she's going to be okay, but I don't know if we'll see her for the rest of this game. Just a couple minutes left. Coach Tom Foley trying to figure out a sub, and does. All right. The referee bounces the ball to Lucas, and Lucas sends it forward. Chips it a little bit. Kutchman's there to help clean it up. Doniger sends the ball forward, trying to find Holden. Quealy sends it way forward. Anya Holden there. Bausch. Here comes Billerica. Billerica in the closing minutes, and now they lose that opportunity. And not much purpose gets to Lucas easily, and she's able to scoop it up. She's gonna take her time walking this out for all the right reasons. Lucas sends it forward. And that could be trouble, but not if you have Kate Quealy there. And there's a foul on Billerica, so Holliston gets a break. Seems like if you'd get a foul here, you'd probably want to take your time getting to that ball, but that's not Anya Holden. She wants to score another goal.
Oh, she's hungry. That's good. Hey,
that's good. Ball goes backwards off the head of one of the Billerica defenders.
Oh, did it? Yeah, I didn't see that.
Trouble. And keeper McKenzie's there to clean it up. McKenzie sends a high one. So time winding down. We're going to see this. How much more is left? Long ball forward, and Holden clears it.
Come on, guys.
And Billerica's bringing in a substitution. In the closing, I want to say seconds of this game. Holliston still with a 2-1 lead. Cleared out. Doniger's there. Fitzgerald. Misplayed. Mulvaney's there. Mulvaney gets around her and gets pushed down, and that's going to get another whistle. And Billerica is running out of time. It's going to be, looks like Holden's going to take it. Anya Holden. Holden not taking her time, and she sends it forward, and it's going to one hop to the keeper. And that's it.
There it is.
So Holliston advances by a score of 2-1 over Billerica Memorial. Great game played by both teams, but Holliston seemed to have that in control.
That was a very good game. I must say, I do feel that. I think they had it in control right from that first goal. The first goal was a nicely taken goal. And Billerica kept coming back, and they were always dangerous, but there was the extra touch of class, I have to use that word, was not there. The passes weren't made accurately. They were more or less kicking and rushing, as we call it. But Holliston, they seem to be able to capture the ball, slow the ball down, pass it, short passing on the ground to one another where it's necessary. And the last minute play, I mean, the shots they picked, the shots they took were excellent. So well done. I think this is a well-deserved win.
Well, you guys just heard it from the Godfather. That's Holliston, another great game, and they're a force to be reckoned with. So they move into the next round of the playoffs. They can beat anyone. Again, goals by Kate McCarron and Anya Holden. Holliston defeats Billerica Memorial by a score of 2-1. On behalf of Lindsey Crane in the Holliston Hub, John Marshall from the Holliston Hub, and I'm John Drow, and I'm too from the Holliston Hub. If you're here, thank you so much for joining us and watching Holliston Girls Varsity Soccer. We'll see everybody next time. Hopefully we'll see you in another playoff game this season. So thank you for joining us, and everybody have a great and safe night.